Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Alif bin Haji Muhammad Isa and my partner.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Johan bin
Our
Suhairin.
group will be presenting about differentiation between HCM Malaysia 2011 and HCM USA 2000.
Okay guys, for the introduction of this HCM. Basically, HCM is a stand for highway capacity manual that is standard that provide logical method to measure the performance of highway. Next, HCM is to ensure the practitioner have access the latest result and sample problem. Other than that, this HCM is as a manual of the primary source that research the finding and capacity and quality of service.
And last, the procedure in this manual provide a systematic and consistency method to assessing the capacity and quality of service. Alright, let we go for the next. Okay, for general scope of HCM. Basically, HCM is divided into two, which is rural and suburban highway and expressway. For rural and suburban highway, is also divided into two, which is first is two-lane highway and second is multi-lane highway. And then for the expressway, it is also divided into two, which is first is basic segment and second is ramp.
Okay, I will continue from here. The difference between HCM Malaysia and USA for two-lane highway. Base condition, HCM Malaysia for the laneways is greater or equal to 3.65. Meanwhile, HCM USA laneways greater or equal to 12 feet, which is 3.66 meter. Quite similar from Malaysia. Lateral clearance for paved and unpaved shoulder is wider or equal to 1.8 meter. Same to HCM USA, shoulder wider or equal to 1.8 meter. For both HCM Malaysia and USA, there is no passing zones. For HCM Malaysia, no impediment to through traffic due to traffic control or turning vehicles. No impediment to traffic for USA, same with Malaysia. And level trend is same between HCM Malaysia and HCM USA. Okay, go to level of service, LOS. For LOSA, HCM Malaysia is more than 70 km per hour. Meanwhile, HCM USA is about 55 mile per hour, which is 88 km per hour. Loss B between 60 to 70 km per hour. For USA, 50 to 55 mile per hour, which is 80 to 80 km per hour. Loss C, 50 to 60 km per hour. HCM USA is 70 to 80 km per hour. Loss D is between 40 to 50 km per hour. HCM USA, meanwhile, 40 to 45 mile per hour, which is around 64 to 72 km per hour. For loss E, less than 40 km per hour, same with USA, 40 mile per hour, which is 64 km per hour. Both loss S is exceed the capacity of the multi-lane. Next is free flow speed. Okay, different HCM Malaysia and HCM USA is the equation which is FFS equal to BFFS minus FLS minus FABD minus FM, while USA is FFS equals to BFFS minus FLS minus FA, which is BFFS is base free flow speed in kilometer per hour for Malaysia and mile per hour for USA. FLS is adjustment for lane width and shoulder width. FAPD for Malaysia and FA for USA is same, which is adjustment for access point density. The difference between these two is HCM Malaysia has add-on for adjustment for motorcycle, which is FM.
Okay, now let me explain about differentiation between HCM Malaysia and USA with multi-lane highway. For the basic condition for HCM Malaysia, first, the lane width greater than or equal to 3.65 meter. For the next is shoulder width greater than or equal to 1.8 meter. For the third, a divided highway with median clearance wider than or equal to 1.8 meter. And next, no direct access point along the roadway. And for the last is level terrain. Okay, for HCM USA, for multi-lane highway, first is lane width minimum is 12 feet, which is 3.66 meter. Second, the lateral clearance more than 6 feet, which is 1.8 meter. Third is a divided highway. Next, only passenger car on the traffic stream. Next, this is no direct access along the highway. And for the last is free flow speed higher than 60 mph, which is 96.5 km per hour. Okay guys, for free flow speed, for HCM Malaysia for multi-lane highway is free flow speed, which is FFS, is equal to BFFS minus FLW minus FLC minus FAPD minus FLP. Okay, for free flow speed for HCM USA for the multi-lane highway, which is free flow speed, which is FFS, is equal to BFFS minus FLW minus FLC minus FM minus FE.
Okay, for level of service for multi-lane highway, as we can see in the HCM Malaysia 2011, as we can see for free flow speed, which is kilometer per hour, 460 kilometer per hour, the criteria is for maximum density PC per km per ln. For level of service is 7. For level of service A is 7. For level of service B is 11. For level of service C, 16. For level of service D, which is 22. And level of service E is 31. But when we look at the HCM US 2000, for free flow speed for 60 miles per hour, the criteria for maximum density PC per ml per ln, the level of service for A is 11, for level of service of B is 18, for level of service of C which 26, for D is 35, and for level of service is for E is 40. Okay, let me look about the average speed kilometer per hour for HCM 2011. For level of service of A is 60 and B is also 60. and level of service for C is 59.4, and level of service of D is 59.5, and level of service of E is 59.0. But when we look at the HCM US 2000 for average speed, which is level of service of A is 60, which is same as a level of service of B is 60, but for level of service of C is 59.4, and level service of D is 56.7, and level of service of E is 55.0. Next, when we look at the HCM Malaysia for maximum volume to capacity ratio, which is level of service of A is 0.23, level of service of B is 0.37, level of service of C is 0.53, level of service of D is 0.73, and level of service of E which is 1.00. But when we look at HCM 2000 for maximum volume to capacity ratio, which is level of service of A is 0.30, level of service of B is 0.49, level of service of C is 0.7, level of service of D 0.9, and level of service of E is 1.0. Okay, for the last, for HCM 2011, for the maximum service flow rate, which is level of service of A is 420, level of service of B is 660, level of service of C is 950, level of service of D is 1310, and level of service of E is 1800. But when we look at the HCM US 2000 for maximum service flow rate, which is level of service of A is 660, level of service of B is 1080, level of service of C is 1550, level of service of D is 1980, and for the last, level of service of E is 2200. Okay, for basic segment expressway and basic freeway segment, I will pass to my team member, which is Johan.
Okay, I continue with basic segment expressway. Base condition for HCM Malaysia, lane width is greater or equal than 3.75 meter. Shoulder width also greater or equal than 3.0 meter. Median clearance wider or equal to 1 meter. Minimum interchange spacing of 5 km is a level terrain. For HCM USA, minimum lane width is 12 feet, which is 3.66 meter. Minimum median is 2 feet, which is 0.61 meter. Traffic stream composed entirely of passengers car. 5 or more lanes for one direction in urban areas only. Interchange spacing is 2 miles or greater. Also level terrain with grades no greater than 2%. A driver population composed principally of regular users for the facilities. This is free flow speed. Equation for HCM Malaysia is FFS equals to BFFS minus FLW minus FLC minus FID minus FLP. Meanwhile, for USA is FFS equal to BFFS minus FLW minus FLC minus FID minus. From the equation, we can see the similarity between HCM Malaysia and HCM USA. The only difference is FLP, which is adjustment for interchange density for HCM Malaysia, and FN adjustment for number of lane for HCM USA. Next is level of service LOS. First is HCM Malaysia, base free flow speed for 120 km per hour. Okay, maximum density for loss A is 7, loss B is 11, loss C 16, loss D 19, loss E 22. Meanwhile, for maximum density for HCM USA is loss A 11, loss B 18, loss C 26, loss D 36, loss E 45. Average speed for HCM Malaysia is loss A 117.1, loss B 114.5, loss C 113.1, loss D 112.0, loss E 1110.2. Speed is for HCM Malaysia is km per hour. Meanwhile, HCM USA speed is mile per hour, which is loss A is 75, loss B 74.8, loss C 70.6, loss D 62.2, loss E 53.3. The maximum volume of capacity is loss A 0.33, loss B 0.51, loss C 0.74, loss D 0.98, loss E 1.0. This is for HCM Malaysia. For USA, the volume is 0.34 for loss A, loss B 0.56, loss C 0.76, loss D 0.9, loss E 1.0. The maximum for ramps. Continue with Alif.
Alright, thank you, Johan. Okay, for the RAM, for level of service, for HCM Malaysia, for level of service is of A is unrestricted operation. Density is low for smooth merging and diverging with no turbulence in traffic. For HCM USA, which is less than 10 PC per miles per LN. For level of service of B, for HCM Malaysia is merging and diverging become noticeable and had a minimal turbulence, which is for HCM USA, which either 10 to 20 PC per miles per LN. For level of service of C, for HCM Malaysia is turbulence become noticeable and vehicle speed is reducing to accomplish smooth transition. For HCM USA, which is from 20 to 28 PC per miles per LN. Okay, next, for level of service of D, which turbulence become intrusive and vehicles start to slow down, which is for HCM USA is from 28 to 35 PC per miles per LN. Okay, next, for the level of service of E, for HCM Malaysia, which is a vehicle speed reduced significantly and all drivers start to feel turbulence. And for HCM USA is more than 35 PC per miles per LN. For level of service of F, for HCM Malaysia, which is demand exceed the capacity of upstream and downstream traffic. For HCM USA is demand exceed capacity. Thank you.
Next, for the level of service, for HCM Malaysia, for level of service criteria for merge and diverging RAM, which is for level of service of A, the density is less than 6 PC per km per LN. For level of service of B, either between 6 to 12 PC per kilometer per LN. For level of service of C, between 12 to 17 PC per kilometer per LN. And for level of service of D, the density is between 17 to 22 PC kilometer per LN. For level of service of E is more than 22 PC per kilometer per LN. And for the level of service of F is the density is demand exceed capacity. Okay, next for HCM USA, the level of service criteria for merge and diverge area, which is for RAM, which is for level of service of A is less than 10 PC per miles per LN. For level of service of B, between 10 to 20 PC per miles per LN. For level of service of C, which is 20 to 28 PC per mile per LN. For level of service of D is 28 is from 28 to 35 PC per miles per LN. For level of service of E is more than 35 PC per mile per LN. And for the last is for level of service of F is the density is a demand exceed capacity. Okay guys, that's all for the differentiation between HCM Malaysia 2011 and HCM USA 2000 for our group. Thank you.